As the Boston Celtics lost, so did this fan. Per the uploader T-Bay Flip on TikTok, the C's supporter attempted to take on 10 police officers. As those watching shout to take it easy on him, the police, it appears, they bark back, "We are." On the Reddit thread, one user claims to have witnessed it all. Here's what they said. "I was 10 feet from this. It was hilarious." When asked what the C's fan did, the Galway wrote, "They were already detaining him when I came out, so I didn't see, but the whole front of the building was partitioned off, and he was within those partitions. The way he was yelling gave the impression it had to do with a fight, but he was in already an area. It was clear they don't want people." One moment that worried me here was this. When this officer kneels on the man. The same user captured this scene inside TD Garden for Game 7. The images sure do speak for themselves, don't they? If I may, completely unrelated but also kind of related was Mark Cuban putting out this tweet during the game. "Got a personal question for everyone watching Heat Celts right now. Who is watching on a pirated stream? I'm curious how prevalent it is." Rightfully so. NBA social media personality Molly Morrison wrote "Narc Cuban," which is 1000% on, and yet shortly thereafter, I believe 1 day to be exact, 5 streamers were jailed for 30-plus years for streaming Premier League games across the pond. The Daily Record wrote police were set for a fresh crackdown on illegal streaming sites earlier this year and reported to have visited around 1,000 UK homes in January. Piracy is a prevalent issue in sports, with millions flocking to try and get their content for free, but users were threatened with criminal prosecution after Hezgol was taken down. Lastly, maybe the biggest flex from this series came from the Miami Heat's Jimmy Butler. What do I mean? I'll explain. Prior to the French Open, Coco Gauff, who's from Florida and supports the Heat, saw a DM pop up on her social media from none other than Jimmy. Prior to the playoffs beginning, he offered her tickets. She was like, "No, I'm going to be out of town here, out of town there. I'm playing in this tournament, playing in that tournament." Then prior to making the finals, he offered her seats for the finals. The confidence is next level. Hard not to respect it. And as a Chicago Bulls supporter, I remember seeing one Bulls reporter post clips on the draft night that they traded Jimmy Butler to the Minnesota Timberwolves for the package that landed them Zach LaVine, drafting Chris Dunn, drafting Lauri Markkanen. How has that worked out?